Okay, all right. So, hello, everybody. Good afternoon. And so, for those of you who have just joined in, so we are very glad to actually announce right here for the very first time we have the What Malaysian Youth to Know from Perintis. And we are very glad to be hosting Goh Liu Ying and our mixed double specialist here in Malaysia. No need for you to introduce, a lot of people will know her as well. All right. So we will take a couple of few minutes right here before we officially start. For those of you here, we will definitely welcome you. And for those of you who just joined, so say hi to us, say hi to Liu Ying, say hi to us, so we know that you're watching this video right now. So let's wait for a few minutes before I will pass and ask questions to Ying. So Liu Ying, you stand by first. I know you're very excited.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna give a few minutes. Any one of you here, for those of you who have just joined in, I would definitely welcome all of you here, invite you to join this, and help us also like and share this video because we will be starting an afternoon tea chat, an interview with Goh Liu Ying. Especially we want to know her during this time of MCO in terms of an athlete point of view. There are some questions that I want to ask. Of course, there are some questions that you all want to ask as well. So again, for those of you who just join us here, send us your love, send us a hi. Let us know you are here. You know we are joining this right here. So let us know you are here. Come and say hi to us right now. All right. Okay, so I think as we are waiting, why not we just have a very, very casual chat. And let me introduce myself. My name is Wesley. And Lawrence is here. Lawrence, say hi.
Hi.
All right, Lawrence is here as well. Okay, so we are from My Parentis, where we specialize in running NGOs programs to help youth activation, and in fact, every single day at 2 p.m. like that. So we are doing online sessions with very prominent people to ask some feedback, learn things like that, and we are very honored for you to be the very first one right here. So I think I think you okay. I think no need to introduce yourself. People know you already lah. Okay. So like for this MCO, what have you been doing? I know you do a lot of workout and all, but from your perspective, what have you been doing in this MCO?
Yeah, you guys know that we are athlete, right? So we have to train every day. So
Yes.
when we cannot make it, we have to work out at home. That is definitely like almost every day because normally we have 2 sessions, but during MCO we can sometimes we just do some light workout in the morning, and then afternoon we just not really hardcore lah, but it's tougher lah. Like because we have stretching, we have agility, we have strength training. So I just mix and match and do it every day. Try to maintain my stamina, everything.
Yeah, but that one is sports lah. I mean, you don't work out every day.
My job ma.
Okay, we go into the serious one lah. Like besides training, I don't know Lawrence. Lawrence, do you exercise?
Such a very sensitive question lah. Actually, Doraemon very famous, right? So I think I look at Doraemon. Don't ask me this question. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, besides workout, I mean, we'll talk about sports later as we go to it. But besides exercising, what else do you like? What do you do like nowadays? How do you keep yourself occupied?
I love cooking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love to cook. So like I'll cook for myself like every day. Then sometimes read some book and play games.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what type of you play, Liu Ying? What type of games do you play?
Something like I'm not sure you guys know 王者荣耀 or
okay.
Oh.
I know.
王者荣耀
and then you level.
Yeah, fighting one and then
buy item, that kind of game.
Shooting games 刺激 PUBG 啦。
PUBG, PUBG,
yeah.
Okay.
PUBG.
Oh, okay. Perhaps I think we can spend some time. Do you want to say hi to your friends? We got people here in the comment that I can read. We have Ashraf for here, Jana, we have Wei Xiong.
I cannot see the comment.
I will tell you lot because the current
okay.
cannot see. So for those of you here, you want to say hi, you want to get attention, right? So make sure you comment, say a lot of love, then maybe we can notice you right here. Okay, so actually
make sure say a lot of love.
Say a lot of love. I think a lot of people will say a lot of love, right? Okay, so actually, I think another question I want to ask you because I was once an athlete. I was in Taekwondo many years ago. Because I think professional athletes like you not just work out, but you work out in a very high intensity level. You don't talk about just doing Tabata at home.
Yeah,
Very high
yeah.
performance. How do you do high performance workout, very focused training at home?
That's a tough question for me as well. Yeah, because normally we go gym,
Yes.
we cycling, running,
Yes.
we definitely cannot do right now. So
Correct.
we can just modify a bit our exercise, like we weight modify into like body weight. So
Right.
but every time like you go 90 degrees, but this time you go lower, but body weight. So it's like squatting, everything like lunges. Normally we do with weight, but
Right.
now we don't have a heavy weight, so we just like do body weight, but we go more. It's like like maybe I will do 10 times normally, then this time I will do 30 times.
Right.
Yeah.
So you told me you work out like what two times a day for every day?
Yeah, the mornings are like mobility work or light workout.
Okay. Wow, very interesting. I think that's very good, because I think a lot of people nowadays, I don't know about you, a lot of people, right? They wake up, they don't know what day already. They don't know what day. They're very confused.
Same.
I think it's very important to be as disciplined. I think I read one that say it's not about managing time, it's about managing discipline. I think people like you,
Yes, true.
really
Yeah.
Athletes, professional athletes, this kind of Olympic level, I think discipline is really no joke one. I think it's really salute one. And for those of you here, if you agree, she's got high discipline. Send us more love. Send us more love. we know that you are here right now, right? And perhaps and actually I want to ask you one story, because you are very inspiring, especially to all of us Malaysians. You got injury and then you fight back, you qualified Olympic, and then you won silver. I think this is, to me, I think it's just very interesting. Your mindset must be very, very strong. Perhaps can you tell us more about the story?
Last time when I decided to go for surgery,
Yeah.
so I didn't think of I was like gambling, because like a lot of people they cannot come back after surgery. It's like,
correct.
And I do both knee at the same time.
Yes.
So the doctor say I have to 1 month with tongkat. So, and we'll see how. Doctor give me the period is roughly 1 year to more than 1 year. So I estimate, I plan, I see if at able come back before Olympic.
Right.
Actually very tough. I try not to go surgery before Olympic. I have two plan. One first plan is I go surgery, and the second plan is after Olympic I go surgery and I totally retire. But I try, like I discuss with doctor that they say is actually very bad lah. Like he don't think that I able to tahan until Olympic lah. But I try like 2 to 3 months. After that, I feel like very tough. I couldn't make it. If I go to Olympic, I only able to perform 60%. So like I said, no point. If I just qualify.
Correct.
So after that, I said, okay, no matter, I just go for surgery. The timings, I think is about like 1 year. I start my surgery on May. After that, I come back on the next year, March. Actually, it's very, very, very rush, because the Olympic qualification start on April. So I have to get myself comfortable because I'm phobia. It's like after surgery, it's like my right knee is more serious. So when I land, like every landings, I was so scared.
Oh,
So
means you actually feel pain one lah. You land the time.
Feel pain. Yeah, the when I come back, like after surgery, I start my first tournament. Actually, we start from a very, very low tournament level, like because like we have 5 levels competition. So I start from the very low one. Then normally should be okay for me, but I just come back for surgery. When I run on court, it's like, can I? Should I? Shouldn't I? It's like a lot of thought in my mind. Like I think that's the toughest phobia. It's like you can do a recovery on yourself, like you can from doctor, from physiotherapist. As long as you step by step, you can recover. But when you go into when you go into court, a lot of people cannot go through the phobia.
Right.
So so by the time I set my targets, like since I already go for surgery, it's painful. I just like I wanted to come back. So that but first I said I have to qualify Olympic first. That time my partner also very tough. It's like he's like, because the first game I still okay because we play continuously. So the first, if you win, then play second day, then third day, and then my leg is.
Hello, Lawrence, are you with us?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I think she's.
See. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and then then the first day I'm still okay, second day I'm still okay, and start on third days onwards, my partner's like playing single. I can't even move, like really sell like very big on my knee, so I have to take painkiller every match, painkiller and anti-inflammation.
Right.
So I mean that's a toughest time for me, but only one target is like I already tahan for so long, so I have to qualify Olympic.
Correct.
So that's my target, like very straightforward. So anything, I just want to go for Olympic.
And you did. I think it's a very not only you go until Olympic, but I was watching your final, like so kanchiong that time. I remember your semi-final was a very tough. I mean, it was a very tight one.
Yeah. But actually, for me, the I feel the pressure more is on my quarter-final match. It's like because the time we cross over. So we are second in the group, so we have to cross over to the first. So there's only one pair that we are able to win. That is which is Poland pair.
Yes.
So we say okay, see if we can get them or not. It's like by that time because it's like something drawing so I was like okay, I don't want to see the result. Don't catch on me, I want to sleep. Because the drawing is at night 11 10 or 11 something. Yeah, I say don't catch on me. Then but my partner and my coach is waiting. They are waiting. So he said, and after that, then I already fell asleep. Then they knocked my door. Hey, you sleep yet? I said no. Yeah. I said, you know who's your opponent? I said, don't know. Then after they said, they're Poland pair. I said, seriously? They said, okay, like people expect us to win. So when I know my opponent, I start to feel pressure. So and then the whole night I cannot sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, because in semi-final match, I think we play well, but people don't expect us to win.
Right.
So the pressure is lower compared to quarterfinal. Yeah. That's all mentality.
That's why I'll ask you is the right person. Because a lot of people can say be positive, but we want to ask people like you who have been through both knee surgery and not one knee. I mean, I don't know about you. Sometimes I don't know, Lawrence, about you. Last night walk stairs also, leg also cannot tahan already. But you go through surgery, go Olympics, and yet you compete at such a high level. So you talk about one thing about handling pressure, how do you handle like such an intense pressure, an Olympic final, Super Series final, pressure from people, from your fans, from so many people. How do you really handle that pressure?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is very depending. Like different people, they have their way to release the pressure. It's like some of them, they prefer to eat a lot of food, or they want to chit chat, or they want to play games. It's like they want to listen to songs or something like that. But everyone should know what's their best way to release their tensions.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, this is psychology. They teach us before. We have psychologists.
Yes.
So me myself is like play games and listen to music.
Right.
Yeah. And this is the first one, how to release. And the second one is like when you go into court, you just don't think what's happened later. You have to think what you should do now and what your opponent gonna do. So when you focus on that, so you will forget if I win how, if I lose how.
Correct.
I think so your focusing is not about the result, it's not about the when you step on court, it's like, okay, how am I gonna beat you?
This
So
is
I think this
important.
It's very important.
yeah. So it's just seem like your exams, like when you go to exams, it's like, hey, if I fail, then how? If I what before you enter the place that you already feel so pressure, your brain is blank.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. I think you mentioned a very good part. I talk about exam. Wow, many years never take exam already. I think one thing I like about say is I think it's about being very practical lah. Don't think about later what happened but now. So let's talk about now. And for those friends of us who's joining, okay, for those of you just joining, say hi to us, send us some loves, and I also like and share this post. And the good news is because I think Lawrence have got some free items to give away. So do share this post, and we will be picking 3 lucky winners. For those of you who continuously help us to share, talk to people, so that we can help more people by today's interview with Goh Liu Ying. All right. So talking about all this pressure and stress. So like you say that you play games, huh? So do you normally like before match starts, right? Do you normally like keep yourself quiet, don't talk to people?
Before match, I prefer listen to music, and mine also very very special because sometimes I prefer listen to all those like disco music. Sometimes I prefer listen to those very relaxing music. So depends on the day mood.
Not depends on like final more kanchong, then you play disco, no lah.
No lah. No. So I have to know myself very well.
Okay.
Like anything that can motivate myself.
Right. I think it's a very good point. So I mean, you speak of which where you talk about all those things, you listen to music and all these things. I think it's really good. Okay, another question I'm very curious to ask. I don't know whether fans were curious to ask. Once you know Olympic is postponed, how do you feel?
I have no thought in my mind by that time. He said, okay, what should I do? What's next? Okay, there's it. Because we have our aim is 2020, so it's like, oops.
Correct.
Already postponed. Okay, I think the first one we have to talk to sponsor. Yeah, because that's very important. The all the expenses are 100% for sponsorship. So that's the main concern. And then I would say, okay, second one, okay, how to adjust our training schedule.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, I think also sponsor like what you say is very true. I mean, we have heard of your news coming out, and now you're being professional and all. So yeah. So that's very interesting. And so why not we do this as well? So for those of you here, any of you following here, if you have any questions, you can actually drop your questions. So if any one of you here want to know anything, so do reach out to us. Of course, like, share, continue to share. We got some free gifts to give away. Lawrence, I got some exciting news to announce to us. We have some special limited items to be given away. You announce now, let you do the privilege, right? Okay. So yeah. So okay, Liu Ying, we have one question, right? Okay, so somebody I read through here. Farah say hi. Nadia say I like your hair. Nadia say,
thank you.
Okay, this one interesting question from Akmal. What is your string tensions during tournament?
28. Actually, also depends on the weather.
Oh, okay.
Because when you go into cold weather, then the string is more tighter. It's more tension. So I'll go like 27 or 28.
Right. Okay. So Amal, we hope that answered the question. So you're somebody Ashraf alias is very inspiring. I used to be an athlete. I give up once I injured my ACL, MCL. And again, people like you not just recover, you recover and go for Olympic, which is
actually recover is easy, right? When you have to go to intense, that's very tough. Even now, I still feel the pain.
Wow. Okay. Like in this case, so she talk about Olympics now being postponed. Do you have any words of encouragement for your fans, for other athletes? Is there anything that you want to encourage them?
Go for your aim.
Wow, it's steady. You just
because you have to set a target. I mean, how you go through it. If you fail, but you learn a lot during that period.
Yes.
I mean, there's most importance. Like now, I would think back, when I get injured, it's like how I come back. So I say, okay, that's my target. I have to now. I mean, now I'm getting better, but when I look at last time, like how I go through it, I said, okay, I can be so tough last time. Why I can't for the moment? Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. And speaking of which, right, I'm also taking questions online because I don't want to just ask, right? I want to get questions from people. So we have one question, Liu Ying. Fahana asked me, says, have you ever thought of continue playing after Olympics?
Yeah, if my body okay. Because now my main concern is my injury. As long as my body is fine, then I will be continuing.
Okay. Is it too early to tell because now Olympic is 2021? Too early to tell, right?
Yeah, and actually I do injections like every 3 months to 6 months for my knee. Yeah, so I have to do some maintenance. I don't know. A lot of doctors ask me don't play anymore. He says it's hurt. It's quite bad lah. It's not good for when you're getting older.
Okay. From the way you answer, also I feel your pain in it. I really don't know how you tahan, to be honest. I think, and again, we are not only play badminton. Like you play with your friend, you play at the Olympic high level, super series level. I think it's seriously very similar. I got another question here. So we have a question from Ashraf that says that, Liu Ying, how do you control your temper during competition, especially when you have a pressure by fans and the opponent?
Yeah, the first question I will ask me if I have temper is the temper make you win the game? So when you ask yourself this question, so you will know, okay, I will lose the game if I continue to be like that. So okay, if I really cannot control myself, just take a break, like drink water and have a deep breath. So after when you come back, say, if I want to win this game, what should I do?
Right. So you take a step and relax. Especially sometimes badminton, you unforced error lah, you half court lah.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you because obviously you play mixed double lah. I mean, like, how do you control? How do both of you work in such? Okay, of course synergy is there. I mean, like, how do you control both other people's temper? Because sometimes maybe you high stress, but he comfort you. Maybe sometimes he's stressed, but he comfort you. How do you manage that?
Yeah. You can think this relationship as a wife and husband. It's really like interrupting each other. It's like you have to have a lot of communicate.
Yes.
And actually, me and Bing was like argue so many times, but because we want to win that game, but I have plan A and then he has plan B. What should we do? So I say, okay, my plan is better. So if I play my own way at the same match, so we will lose the game. So we have to communicate a lot, and now until now, so I know him very well.
Okay, interesting. How do you all strengthen that communication?
Okay, we have to be really how to say we cannot say emotional. We cannot be so too emotional. It's like, okay, I want to win this game, you want to win this game. Okay, so I bring out my plan A. So what's the strong point and weak point about the plan A? And then he said, okay, we discuss, so we have to really be matured. So you cannot say, no, I don't want. Your plan is sucks plan. You cannot just be like that, like, because both of us want to win the game.
Correct.
And sometimes we need a third person, which is coach.
Okay.
So they will decide which is getting better. Actually, it's not right and wrong in the games. It's just which is a better way or more suitable for the game.
Okay.
Because it's like tactical. It's more like tactical.
Yes. And I think, and some more. Sometimes your discussion is only during the water break only, right?
Yeah.
Actually, that is that one question that I also want to ask. How did you all come to a decision so fast? Because you cannot you cannot wait, right? It's just like
yeah.
few minutes and then you have to decide. So
That-
usually, how do you all compromise each other to come to a good solution?
Because me and Bing Suen, we have been partnering for like 12 years, like 11 or 12 years. So we know each other very well. It's like we go through a lot of things, like maybe like first 5 or 6 years, we are like, how can he do like that? Why he like that? It's like a lot of questions. So, but we have to bring out the questions. It's like, why do you do this? Or what is in your thought? So after we bring out, so we discuss more and we know, okay, so next time when come into that situation, so I know what in his mind. So I try to, are you okay? So even now when he feel not confident, like I was like, are you okay? So we can feel. Yeah.
I think you literally will know he used left leg, right leg. You also will know.
Why today no power? Why today is so slow?
Very important. Okay, we got to talk about communication. It's very important. A lot of people say communicate, but your one is already high level, already so stressful time, and it's so quick.
So quick, yes.
We have to train.
We have to train.
Sometimes we'll give up, like sometimes like, I don't want to play anymore. I don't talk to you anymore. So we're really depressed because like first you lose and then you have to like be really nice to discuss and have the conclusion. So okay, what's our weak point today? But sometimes I mean on court we have top form. Bing Su's like me and Bing Su like we are not playing well all the time. Sometimes he's better, sometimes I'm better. So we have to encourage each other and accept it. It's like, okay, today he's blank. So what can I do? I cannot score him. I can say, okay, come on, you can do it. I believe you can do it. So even though you are very depressed on court, so you have to show the positive side.
Really, this one is salute. Okay, let's come back to some questions first. Okay, so there are some people ask you, okay, well, it's an interesting question, Liu Ying. One of my, in fact, my friend, can you share the model of the racket you are using?
Now, you sure? Okay, I go and.
Okay, her name is Hui Xiong. Yeah.
I go and take. I go and take now.
Wow. Okay, can. Hui Xiong, you're lucky, Hui Xiong. You got immediately demonstration for you. And for those of you who have just joined in, so let's show us your love. We know you're here. So keep your questions coming. I know your questions. Like, okay, perhaps before Liu Ying comes back. So, Lawrence, Tasha asked you, do you play badminton?
Sorry?
Do you play badminton?
Do I play badminton? This is a very interesting question. I do play when I was in primary school. I used to represent the school at district level, and then after that, I never play already.
Okay.
This is the one.
Okay, yes. Okay, so this is
Tectonic 7.
Tectonic 7.
Yeah, it's a new racket. Haven't launched yet, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like it's a very girly color.
Can tell. Oh, okay. So okay, good. So that, okay. The next question is just now. Liu Ying, just now. Somebody asking Lawrence whether he played badminton.
I already answered. I said that I do play when I was in primary school. I represent the school in district. Then after that, I give back the badminton to my teacher already. That's my level.
Okay, we have another question, Liu Ying, for you. Is it possible to be fully recover after you got injury? So what happened to this person was he got arm injury, badminton, take a long time to recover, still hurt. Any suggestion?
First, after you injured, you have to rest. After you rest, you have to go for rehab. That is the most important rehab.
Okay.
Yeah, like if let's say if your shoulder is really tight and when it's stuck, if you think okay, it can heal itself. No such thing. So you have to rest and you have to bring back the flexibility. So that's what we call rehabilitation. So that's most important. After rehab, you only see if you have to build some strength. Only you're able to go back to sport. It's not that after you rest then you can go back. You are very easy to get injured again.
Okay.
Mm.
So in between, it must be do rehab. So like what you say, maintain the flexibility, let the muscle flex.
Yes.
I think it's a very good tip for a lot of people. I think a lot of people, we just play casual. We thought that, never mind lah, today hand a bit, tomorrow rest, then can already lah. Then they get injured.
Yeah. If you want to go back, you cannot just rest and go. You have to rest and do rehab and build some strength. They will injure because you are not enough strength. After you rest, even worse. I mean the muscle even worse.
Right. Interesting. Okay, so we have Mr. Comments coming. Nadia say, my husband always injured after play sport. Advise him how not to always make me worry. Okay, these are
right. Yeah, first you have to know where's the injuries, and like sometimes people they injure the muscle, sometimes people they injure the tendon, and sometimes they injure the bone. So you have to know which one first, and then second one the general, the basic step is like after you feel pain, you ice it, because when you feel pain, it's inflamed, so it's getting hot inside. So you have to put ice like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, right after sport.
Okay, that's interesting. So coming of which, okay, I think two of us got cannot say similarity because we are definitely very far from you, right? I do play on a weekly basis. So in fact, I was telling my friend, hey, I'm gonna be having an afternoon chat with Liu Ying. My friend said, hey, ask her to come and join. I said, don't want. Yeah, so we play. So I think like Tasha asked, do we play, and say, Tasha, do you play? So Tasha, if you're tuning in, Tasha, let us know whether you play or not. And for those of you friends watching as well, keep sending your loves and your comment habits to share as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to just drop your questions below. I hope to pick as many questions as I can so that I can address some questions that I asked Liu Ying so she can share her perspective. Okay, so now, Lawrence, do you have anything that you personally, that you have any burning questions for Liu Ying?
No, what do you mean by burning question? I think Liu Ying has shared a lot about her experience at court and also experience in playing. I have one question for her. Is actually this. I think we know that the government has changed in March recently. And what is your personal hope for the new ministry of youth and sports, or even the badminton association or the government? What do you hope that they can do more to support the Malaysian athletes?
I think they can have a good pension plan for those athletes, because for the moment, not every athlete they have EPF and SOCSO.
I see.
So yeah, so after their sport, after their career, they don't know what they can do. They can go back to sport industry again, like masseur, physiotherapist, and coach. That's all. So if government, they can have a really good plan for them to go to school. Okay, let's say I play until 30 years old, and
correct.
Okay, I go uni, I study. But after I study, I finish my uni is like maybe 4 years later, like 34, and you are considered a fresh grade student. Fresh grade. So when you go to any company, you will just get a very low salary. So you have to start over again. So if we have the priorities to go to any we have priority or benefit, go to any company or what, I think will be better for us. Because so we don't feel lost. A lot of athletes, they say, okay, what should I do next? Because I faced a lot of junior, they ask me, what can I do? Say if if a really good player, you retire, okay, maybe people know you can, at least you're still able to do something.
Right.
But if you have been trained in national team for 10 years, but your result is okay 30 something, 50, nobody know you. So what you going to do? What's next? So as I say, it's like, okay, if I go uni and I and start a job, I have to start over again, like maybe start from 2000, 3000. It's very tough. I mean, like for 30 over people, 30 years.
So you mean there is currently no transition plan, there's no proper plan for the athlete.
No,
There's no proper plan.
no. So a lot of athlete, they become coach after retire, but you're getting more and more. So the price, like the salary, the price is getting lower and low.
So do this actually discourage young people to join Malaysian sports? Do you have a problem getting?
You can take it as your hobby, but like for me, I think I won't encourage my children. Oh. you can take it as a hobby because it's tough. Like if sport you cannot survive. You cannot survive after your sport. It's like you have to have a really proper plan, or you already have a plan, or your parents plan for you.
Right.
Else you only can become coach. Only you can survive.
So
we are not talking about a hobby. We are talking about like surviving.
Sure. So do a lot of our athletes that you know that mainly they go back into employment, or mainly they become entrepreneur themselves? So which one?
Mostly entrepreneur, but they open an academy. It's like in Malaysia, in China, own an academy. Yeah, but everyone is doing the same thing. Like,
right.
I see. I see.
Okay. Interesting perspective, and okay. So I'm taking some questions right here, right? So I have a question from Alex. How do you feel, right? You prepare for a tournament, and just before a few days, you get injured.
The feeling is like, why should I play badminton? I don't want to play badminton anymore because this happens a lot. It's like during competition, I injure myself. Like it's not a really heavy injury, but twisted a little bit because I already have injury there. So if I twisted a little bit, I could feel it's like it's very bad. It's like
right.
Then I was like, I'll talk to my partner first. Like I don't feel well on my knee. So it's like, how is it? It's like, okay, just do whatever you can. So sometimes I feel sorry because if I play single, I can just walk over. I can just retire. But I'm playing doubles. I cannot.
Yes.
So I said, okay, if he'll ask me, like, you can tahan. If cannot, then if totally cannot, we don't want to make it worse. So it's really terrible, the feeling.
I know this is a very stupid question, but I really want to ask this. Because when Liu Ying say that you are playing double, so it means that if any one of you are not well, so both of you just won't go and compete, that or you won't have a replacement for each other.
No, we can't. We can't. Just like now I'm partnering Pringsun, right? If let's say I don't want now our current ranking is number 7.
Yes.
Let's say I don't partner him anymore, or maybe I partner Lawrence. So I will start over again. I don't have any world ranking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't acknowledge this.
Yeah, it's tough for double. It's like, let's say Zhong Wei now he's world ranking number 1. I'm world ranking number 7, but he's men's single. I'm mixed double. If we partner together, we are still start from 0.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right.
It doesn't care that any event you are top or what. As long as you are new partnership, you have to start from 0.
Oh, so you're going to be with Pingsun until, if there is any other plans, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that's really okay. I think let's take another question. So Liu Ying, we have a question from somebody called Edmund. What motivates you to continue playing now, even though you got injured? But what keeps you going?
Olympics.
Okay.
Because I want to I'm holding the records. Because mixed double so far nobody's qualified Olympic.
Yeah.
So I want to go beyond that. It's like the first Olympics, okay lah. Okay, the first mixed double to qualify, and then the second time the first medalist.
Yes.
So for mixed doubles in Malaysia, so I'm happy. But if I could make the third time, I think I even happier. I wish I could make the third time lah.
I think not just third lah, but we really hope the
So we qualify first. We step by step.
I don't even qualify to speak, I think.
Okay. So all right, okay. So let's take one last question. Interesting. Got many questions pouring in. So okay, this is a very interesting question. But I think Farhana Azmi got this one question. Who is your toughest opponent in your career so far? Toughest.
A lot of toughest. I think will be China.
China, okay.
China pair beat me quite a lot of time. Like any pair, they also, because they have a really good training, so I think it's very tough for us. Like because they have like 20% in the group, and we only have like 6% in the group, so the sparring also very important.
Correct.
If the sparring is quality, so when you go tournaments, like you are getting used to it.
Right. Oh, okay. So from China specifically.
So I also want to ask you, so what do you think that is different from the sports in China and also in Malaysia, especially let's say in badminton? What do you think is one of the few big difference?
Okay, I will explain it this way. They start national trainings, like really professional trainings, like 6 or 7. So we only start when we are 13. 13 years old. So we enter Bukit Jalil Sports School. We start from 1, but they start from primary school. It's a really professional. So they only focus on sport, no study. So that's a different. And then after that, they go for really tough training. If you get injured during that, so they will just kick you away. A lot of people can replace. So the people who come to the top, to the national team, is really go through a lot of these. They really have a really tough mindsets, everything. So because you are not good enough, you are just got kicked away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they only pick the best of the best. But we cannot. But we cannot. Okay, you cannot come out. We are not enough people. Everyone come out. You injured also, never mind. We will kill you. After that, you can come and train.
Okay, I go tomorrow. Okay.
So I mean, there's a different. And their government really take care. Like if they retire, they will give them an amount, or they will offer them a job.
Right.
So they no worries after their career.
I think this is very important, the continuity and the transition of athletes into something else, because they cannot play for the rest of their life. Which is a very important point. Okay.
All right. Okay. So thank you so much for your time, Liu Ying. It's been a very wonderful time chatting with you, and we especially don't want to have any prepared question to really ask you, just to keep a free flow like this. I mean, you have been okay, very, very, very well. I mean, and do you have any last words that you want to reach out to your fans? Anything that you want to tell them?
During MCO time, please stay at home. If you miss badminton, you can go YouTube and watch my badminton video first. Because I really hope this can end, because we cannot train. And one more, because we have prize money during competition. So once they stop the competition, then we have no income. Not really, not totally no income, but we are getting less.
Okay.
Even after MCO, I think whether they are still going to have the competitions or not, we still don't know yet. Because I think
so far they postponed until before June. There are no competition. So they'll after June they haven't decided yet.
Wow.
Anything before June, it's totally nothing.
No, totally no. Only training or stay at home.
Stay at home. I was expecting like all of you, be positive. She said, "Oh, you stay at home, right?" Interesting advice for your fans. Okay, once again, thank you very much for joining this interview on what Malaysian youth should know by my apprentice. And for those of you here, we are about to end this afternoon chat. So so just drop us your love, say thank you to her, and stay connected. And I also would invite all of you here to like and share. So we're gonna be picking some lucky winners to give away some special limited edition Tom Mario card. And so yeah, thank you so much for your time one more time. Okay, Lawrence, would you mind showing us again, Lawrence? Got to know that it's a very special limited edition card that you can't really
Touch
went
and go
by
card.
right now. Touch and go, terima kasih Tun Mahathir, and we're gonna be picking some lucky winners. We will personally reach out for those who entitled to win. Yep. So we hope to see. Come have a like, comment, and share as well. Make sure when you share, keep your privacy setting public so that we can actually access who is actually viewing that as well. So once again, Liu Ying, thank you very much. And also, before we officially say goodbye, can we take a picture?
Yeah.
All right. So let's take a picture
that?
right now. Okay. We follow the love one. Okay. So ready, smile the camera. All right, done. Okay, thank you very much. Hope to see you again.
Thank you.
And all the best for your qualification, your preparation for your Olympics. I really hope to hear some very good news from you, Olympics and whatsoever in your whole career or anything. I wish you all the best from my side. Lawrence, anything you want to say?
No, I again, thank you so much. I've known you for a bit of time. I've seen your stories as well. I wish you all the best. I think My Brain Taste is definitely, we're more than happy to help you and support you in your upcoming games after this. So I wish you all the best.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.